Hi, welcome to this audio recording of the Modere compensation plan. My name is Justin Prince, and in our next couple minutes together, I'm going to walk you through the behaviors of how you would maximize the Modere compensation plan, both in your first 6 months and beyond. Now, my goal is not to get into every last little percentage of the plan, but actually to walk you through the basically do this and get this. So what do you need to do to make the dollars that you'd like to make and generate in your business? So first, let's start with your first 6 months in Modere. Your first step is to live clean for free and get your 3. When you live clean for free, you're going to get a $99 monthly shopping credit on the products you're already consuming in your home, but these products are safe and they're effective and they're affordable. The way you live clean for free is you order a $99 monthly smart ship from Modere. You refer at least 3 customers who have at least $299 worth of combined orders between all of them, and you get a $99 shopping credit with Modere. Now, what's cool is this: all your new customer orders count every single month towards the 3 customers and the $299 you need in orders. And all of your monthly Smart Ship customer reorders also count. So you can live clean for free every single month as you have at least 3 customers and at least $299 worth of combined orders. Now, the second part is to get your 3 and to earn a $600 bonus. Now, in Modere, we have different collections that you can order to help you launch your business, to have the tools that you need to be successful. The example I'm going to share with you today is if you were to duplicate using our Plus collection. This is a $499 collection. It has all the tools you would need to be successful, and it's 480 points worth of Modere product. So first thing you do is you live clean for free. The second thing you would do is you would enroll 3 social marketers on that 480 point order, in this case the Plus collection, and you would have become a senior consultant. You'll have earned a Get 3 doubler, and you've earned $600 in commissions. So our first rank in Modere is what's called senior consultant. This is the first title you're going to want to get to. This is someone that has 1,500 in total points within their organization. They can count 750 from their biggest team. Now, when you first join, you join as a social marketing consultant. That's the title you join at. When you're a social marketing consultant, you'll earn 10% commission on all your new social marketers' first orders. Your goal is to become a senior consultant. Now, your goal is to be a senior consultant or higher in the titles. Why? Is because you double your commission from 10% and you actually earn 20% on every single new social marketer that you enroll. Now, the way that it works is that once you become a senior consultant or higher, you want to earn a Get 3 doubler. This is how it works. You get 3 social marketers who join you with 480 point orders within 2 calendar months. So a December or a January or a June and July or a July and an August, 2 calendar months, 3 social marketers join your team that you personally enroll, and you double your commissions from 20% to 40%. So this is a big deal to be able to help you to earn additional commission. Now, there's no limit to how many of these Get 3 doublers you can earn. Every time you get that 3rd social marketer that joins with you within a 2 calendar month period, you earn the doubler. So whether it's at 3 or 6 or 9 or 12 is when you earn the Get 3 doubler. So your first goal, again, is to live clean for free and get your 3. When you do this, you become a senior consultant, hit the first rank in Modere, and you've also earned your first Get 3 doubler. Your next step is to earn one of our Modere experiences. One of the things that makes this brand unique, this whole social retail model unique, is this incredible lifestyle experiences that you can earn. This is everything from custom suits to skydiving to Merry Maids, deep cleaning your house every month for the next 6 months. You can win these twice a year every single 6 months with your participation in Modere. Here's how you win, or you earn, your Modere experience. You help the 3 people that you've enrolled to live clean for free and get their 3. Now, when you've done this, you become a team leader. And when you maintain team leader at least once within the next 6 months, you earn the experience. So a team leader has 3,000 points worth of sales within their entire organization. You can count 1,500 from your biggest team. You earn the experience when you hit team leader once and maintain it at least once within the next 6 months. You also earn a $500 rank advancement bonus paid over the next 3 months. Your next step is to earn the Modere Escape by becoming a Director 1. Now, these Modere Escapes are these incredible lifestyle experiences, all expense paid trips that you can do all over the world. It's you and a guest. And so all your airfare, all your lodging, all your hotels, etc. are all paid for by the company. Now, here's how you earn the Modere Escape and become a Director 1. When you help 3 of your folks to win the Modere experience, you actually win the Escape. You become a Director 1, And when you hit and maintain Director 1 at least one time within 6 months, you win the Modere Escape. A Director 1 is someone that has 12,000 in total sales, 12,000 points of total sales. You can count 750 from your biggest leg. And you also earn a $1,000 rank advancement bonus that will be paid out over the next 6 months. Now, our goal, and I'm going to show you how to do this here in a moment, but our goal is to help you to start helping other people to win the escape trip. So as you start to build your income, you have 3 people from your team that also win that Modere Escape. You hit the rank of Director 3. You'll be about $3,000 to $5,000 a month. Help 6 people on your team win the Modere Escape. You'd be about Elite 1. As a qualifying Elite 1, you're in the range of about $5,000 to $10,000 a month. 12 folks from your team hit the escape. Your rank is an Elite 2. You'd be about $14,000 to $20,000 a month. And 24 people from your team hit the escape. You'd be an Elite 3 at $25,000 to $50,000 a month or more. Now, let's walk through those 3 steps again, because this is how you're going to launch your business in your first 6 months and how you're going to teach others to launch their business. First, you're going to live clean for free and get your 3. Second is you're going to help your 3 to live clean for free and get their 3. And then you'll win the Modere Experience. And then you're going to help 3 folks to win the Modere Experience, and you've now won the Modere Escape. Now, as you're helping your team to live clean for free and get their 3, you're also making great bonuses. When you get your 3 or your 6 or your 9 or your 12, you're making a great income each time you get one of those Get 3 doublers. But when you help your team of 3 get their 3, you've made $1,500 in overrides. A team of 6 get their 3, $3,300. If you were to enroll 9 people and help them each get their 3, that's $6,500. Or if you really wanted to go in and go fast, you could help a team of 12 people and get their 3. That's over a $10,000 check. This is one of the ways you can launch your business and really write a very powerful story in your early days of Modere and help your team to do the same. Sometimes you'll talk to people that say, I really have some income goals that I need to hit quick. I need to help pay for Christmas or mortgages, or I really need to move quickly. This is the strategy. Help them to get their team put together and then help their team each to get their 3 by living clean for free and getting their 3. Let me walk you through each month. One of the most unique and most powerful parts of how you make money each month with Modere is what's called customer pods. This is one of the most powerful components of what we do in Modere and part of what makes social retail so unique and so powerful. But your customer base and your customer pod, you're paid on all of your customers and all of the customers that they share with and that they share with and that they share with and that they share with forever. So when your customers become a customer at Modere.com, they use your little 6-digit code, they go to the site, make a purchase, the company starts marketing to your customers, giving them $10 to share with a friend and getting $10 on their next order, a shopping credit on their next order. Every time your customers share with another customer, those customers, all of their orders are attached to you, and you can make up to 42% on your customer pod. So these are people who are not necessarily building a network, they're actually building a customer pod. I'll give you an example. I had a young gal last year that loved the idea of living clean, loved the idea of the product line of Modere, but she didn't necessarily had no background in sales or background in network marketing. She introduced her customer code, gave 150 people $10 off Modere.com. She built a customer base of 150 people. Those customers were marketed to by the company with flash sales and limited time offers and promotions and discounts, turning her customer base from 150 customers to over 500 customers. And it turned her income last year she made just over $34,000 part-time as she shared her customers. Now, what I want to share with you is this. Guess how many new social marketers this young lady recruited? 0. So she recruited no people and made an extra $34,000. She did that from the power of this incredible customer pod model. So let me walk you through how this works. When you have 500 points worth of customer orders, you become what's called a bronze. A bronze is one of our titles on our seller side. Now, at bronze, you're going to earn 20% commission every time you hit bronze in your customer pod. When you hit silver, which is 1,000 points, not only do you earn 20% commission, you also get a $100 monthly and a $100 quarterly bonus. Gold is $2,000. Platinum is $3,000 customer points in your pod. At Platinum, you get a 20% commission, and you get a $500 monthly and a $500 quarterly bonus. To give you an idea, the lowest you could make each month as a Platinum, the lowest you could possibly make as a qualifying Platinum would be just over $1,100, because every third month you would get an additional $500 bonus. So you'd make $1,100 a month plus a $500 quarterly bonus. As a Platinum 2, The lowest you could ever make is $2,400 a month. And so as a qualifying platinum too, you'd make $2,400 a month plus a $1,000 quarterly bonus. So very powerful, these customer pods. People can come in and generate an income for themselves by building a big customer base with Modere. Next, let me walk you through the power of our team building models, particularly when you combine the power of team building with these customer pods. So let me give you an example. Let's say you introduce 3 social marketers like we talked about earlier. You get your 3. You help your 3 social marketers introduce their 3 social marketers, very similar to what we talked about earlier. You live clean for free, you get your 3, teach them to do the same, teach them to do the same. Let's say that each of these social marketers order 100 points of Modere products, and this is an example of you making 5% commission. So again, you get your 3, those 3 turn into 9. This is your team growing into 27, into 81 on each one of those different levels. Well, you'd see the residual income that you could potentially make on these people's personal monthly Modere orders. Well, let me share with you the power of these customer pods and the power of what's happening at Modere right now. You introduce 3 social marketers. These 3 social marketers each introduce 3 social marketers like we talked about. All of them order 100 points of Modere products. They begin to live clean and switch and redirect the shopping and spending they're already doing for safe and effective and affordable products. But this time, each of your social marketers get 10 customers. And each of their customers order 100 points. Now, just to give you some math, to make sure this is obviously an illustration, but just to give you an idea, we're already averaging 10 to 1, 10 customers to every 1 social marketer. We're also averaging $96 per customer spend. So that's the average, is $96. Now, the point value of that would be just a little bit below 96. But so my point is, these aren't that far-fetched of ideas here. The other thing I'd share with you is we're averaging over 60% monthly retention rate, reorder rate, of customers. There's basically no network on earth that can say that to you. What most of them do is the average retention rate in a network is 8 to 10% annually, and that's on your team. So you build a team of 1,000 people, no one recruits anyone anymore. A year later it's 100, a year later it's 10, and a year later it's just you again. What we're averaging now is over 60% monthly retention on customer reorders. You want to lock in a team, you do it through equity, through the customers reordering. So let me walk you through this example. You have a team of 3, then 9, then 27, and they have the team-only commissions. This over here is if your team was all having 10 customers each. Now you can see the difference in the real power of what's happening at Modere is when you have access to the 95% of the population through a true retail model, this social retail model, you can get access to volume and to people and to revenue and touch people's lives in ways that you've never been able to do in a traditional kind of network marketing model where you're only getting reps who recruit more reps, who recruit more reps, who recruit more reps, and they all buy the product. This example I shared with you was only on levels. It's only being paid on levels. Modere pays not just on levels. We pay on generations. So most network marketing companies pay 6 to 9 levels of commission. We pay 8 generations of commission. So what that typically happens, anyone who's ever built a network will know exactly what I'm saying right here, but you introduce a social marketer and they go out and instead of getting their 3 or whatever, the math doesn't always perfectly work that way. They might introduce only 1 and they get some customers, who introduces 1 who gets some customers, who introduces 1 who gets some customers. And here on your 5th level is the really good person. This is the person that's really taking it serious and becoming a senior consultant. Well, in a traditional plan, all of these 4 people are pushing volume or pushing income away from you because they're not qualifying as a senior consultant, but they're all taking up levels in your compensation by placing an active order. In Modere, what happens is all of this revenue in these 5 levels all becomes 1 generation. And in Modere, we're paid on 8 generations of senior consultants. Now, if that doesn't make perfect sense to you right now, maybe you're new to this, compensation plans and so on. I totally understand. All you need to know is this. The average senior consultant is 3 to 4 levels. So if you figure we pay 8 generations of 3 to 4 levels, it's about approximately 30 to 40 levels of commission. So most network marketing companies pay 6 to 9 levels. We pay more of an average of about 30 to 40 levels. So you're going to have the potential to make way more money because you're reaching deeper and deeper and deeper into your organization. Next is to max out this plan, you need 3 lines, 3 different teams to max out the plan. Now, you need 3 lines of what's called a team leader. A team leader is someone that has 3,000 in sales, like we talked about earlier. Now, if you personally introduce someone who becomes a team leader, this entire organization line will count for you. If someone in your team were to introduce someone who becomes a team leader, this entire organization will count for you as well. And if someone in your upline were to place someone in your organization who becomes a team leader, develops into a team leader, this entire line would count for you as well. And a team leader only has 3,000 in sales. Now, here's what I want to share with you. This is the simplest structure plan that you could ever imagine finding. You need one team leader in 3 different lines to max out the plan. Whether you personally enroll them, someone else in your team does, or whether they were placed in your group, as long as someone anywhere in that line hits team leader, that entire line counts for you. Now, our company wants to incentivize people to build very strong, very stable businesses over time. So when you become what's called an Elite 1, which is one of our top positions in the compensation structure, when you become an Elite 1, the company will give you an additional 4% override on all of your 4th line and beyond. So if you were to build a 4th team and a 5th team and a 6th team, you'll actually make an additional 4%. So these are generational unilevels, so you're making 7% per generation, 7% per generation. On your 4th team and beyond, you would make an extra 4, so it would be 11%, 11%, 11%, 9%. It's almost unbelievable when you understand the power and the dynamics of what's happening in those generations as you add your 4th team and your 5th team and so on. Let me very quickly walk you through how the titles work, the career path, how the titles work. You start as what we talked about earlier. You start as a consultant. Once you hit senior consultant, you have 1,500 in points. Now, there's some max leg requirements that I'm not going to discuss here, but this will give you just the overall idea. You go from a consultant into team leader. They have a team leader and a senior team leader. That's from 3,000 to 6,000 in sales. You then go into the director ranks. Directors 1, 2, and 3. Director 1 we talked about. That's when you earn the Modere escape trip. Director 2 is 25,000 in points. Director 3 is 50. And then you go from directors to elites. Elite 1, 2, and 3 from 100, 200, and 400,000 as you max out the compensation structure. Now, let me share with you the back end of this plan. The most powerful engine for leaders to help develop and train and recruit and inspire other leaders within the organization. Because if you want to build a massive residual income, you need a lot of customers and a lot of leadership. Here's how it works. Let's say that you become an E3. This block here represents your entire organization. All of your customers, all of your team are represented in this one block. Let's say that you, inside of your income, now by the way, at an E3, you're probably averaging about $30,000 to $50,000 a month in income, possibly more. We have E3s that make way more than that per month, but let's use that as our baseline. Let's say for the sake of an example, you're making $50,000 a month. Well, in your organization is an E3. We open up your organization and we find an additional E3 in your group. That person, let's say for the sake of this illustration, is making $50,000 a month from their generational unilevel. From their unilevel pay, they're making a $50,000 check. You would match 22% of their monthly generational unilevel check. So if that was $50,000 a month, you'd make an $11,000 monthly match on their income. Now, under that E3, typically how it happens is they'll have some leaders themselves. They'll have some E2s. You'd make 20% match on all of those E2s in their organization. 18% on all of the E1s, 16% on all their Director 3s, 14% on Director 2s, 12% on Director 1s, and 10% all the way down to the team leaders in their organization that are these folks that are just getting started in their business with 3,000 in sales. Now, here's what's so powerful about this plan. How networks typically come together is the magic of a network is actually in the depth of the organization. In other words, this leader finds another person down here that though they're only a TL now, they have the chance and the potential to become an elite. They're really a powerful person. Well, this compensation plan gives you the incentive to go down and work with this person, because when this person's check goes up, guess who else's check continues to go up? Yours does, because you're matching a percentage of their monthly residual check. Now, let me share this. When this person's check goes up, guess who else's check goes up in the organization? Each one of the people above them. Now, when each one of these people's volume and income increases, guess who else's income increase? Yours does as well. So this continues to build out your residual income. Now, the gentleman that helped us build this plan has worked with everyone from Avon to startups, from the biggest to the smallest, and everyone darn near in between. And he's the top compensation guru in the profession. He calls us one day and says, "There's something very powerful about your plan that you should share with people." I said, "What's that?" He said, When you're paid and is an E3 on your entire organization, he said, that's fair. You've built that organization. You're paid one time on your entire business. He said, but when you check match, you're paid once, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times on the exact same volume, because all of these leaders count in your group. So it's a very compelling part. Now, this is only one generation. Imagine this E3 right here. We opened up that E3's entire organization. They're in your group. We open up their whole group. Let's say that this E3 is represented right here. So here's you. Here's this E3 in their group. You're paid 2 generations of E3s per personal sponsorship, per person that you personally introduce. 2 generations of E3s. Because of this leadership development bonus, we have 9 people currently making $1 million a year or more. And that, I think, will continue to grow. I think Modere will create, between the leadership development part of our business and the customer acquisition part, that combination of these customer pods will create some of the biggest bonus checks that the direct sales networking world has ever seen. And so this is a very exciting plan. If you have big goals, big dreams, your goal is to build an unbelievable, literally an income that would make people's jaws drop, this compensation structure has the power to be able to help you to do that. In addition to our customer pods, in addition to our trips and escapes, in addition to our leadership development, we also have $1 million lifestyle bonus that you can go out there and hit as well. You can get all the details of exactly how to structure your business to go out and get this $1 million lifestyle bonus. Modere's compensation plan literally stands alone, and it stands alone in this world of social retail. It's the industry and the profession that we've created, that we've designed, and we are having leaders from all over both the network marketing and direct sales world, as well as traditional business leaders that are seeing the power of this model and seeing the power of this compensation and are joining us literally in droves. So I can't wait to meet you in person. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Have a great day.